What is going on, guys? It's Pacific Thrills, and I'm here today to talk about West Coast Racers, a premierized dueling launched coaster coming to Magic Mountain in 2019, and this will actually be their 20th coaster. And not only that, it will be the world's only launched dueling coaster, and will have the record for the most launches on any coaster with 4 launches. Now, I couldn't find any stats released for this, or at least not a lot of them, but it will have a top speed of 55 miles per hour. It will be situated in and around the Cyclone Bay area, and the area will be renamed the Underground. And on top of that, this will be a joint project with the car repair shop West Coast Customs. Now, when I first saw this, it looked like Full Throttle and Twisted Claws had a baby, because, well, this is exactly what that is. And yes, this will be a Mobius loop, so after you complete the first lap, you will go straight into the second lap. However, unlike Twisted Colossus, this is guaranteed to duel every single time. After the first lap, the train will stop in a show building adjacent to the station, and it'll be some kind of pit stop while you wait for the other train. We don't know exactly what will be in that show building though. Now, talking about the layout itself, the coaster immediately starts off with a high five, which is interesting because high fives are already very rare elements, and Magic Mountain is now going to have 2 of them. After that, the silver side will go into a 0G stall over the golden track, so I guess you could consider this a Top Gun stall. Immediately after, you will actually hit a second launch, and then both sides will go into their own corkscrews. I absolutely love how this looks from the outside. It looks like this giant spiral that both sides will be traversing at the same time. It just looks so cool. After that is what looks like a 90-degree bank turn, which will give some really good positive Gs. And when I see this, I really think of that last turn on Radiator Springs Racers, where both sides are highly banked and you're just full speed with the other side. That is so much fun, and this part of West Coast Racers looks just like that with both sides going full speed and full force. Next is another turn, after which the gold side goes into another corkscrew over the silver side, and that is the end, with the gold side going back into the station and the silver side going into the pit stop and coming out of it as the gold side for another round. Now, this definitely isn't a very extreme coaster. It's not going to be on the same level as like Full Throttle or Twisted Colossus, especially since the launch isn't as intense as Full Throttle's. However, if you've ever ridden Twisted Colossus, you know how much fun it is to duel. Both sides are just screaming at each other, everyone has their hands up, and it's just so much fun. And compared to Twisted Colossus, West Coast Racers are going to have even more interactions, and completely new ones like that 90-degree bank turn and double corkscrew. So this may not be an intense coaster, but it will for sure be a fun coaster. And that makes this perfect for families or for people who just don't like heights or don't like very intense coasters. West Coast Racers is perfect for that moderate demographic. And on top of that, it's really going to revitalize Cyclone Bay because, well, that area was just so depressing. The paint has faded, most of the shops are closed, and it feels like you're in an abandoned carnival. The only thing in that area was Apocalypse, so it's nice that this area is finally getting refurbished with another big attraction. But there is one qualm I do have with West Coast Racers, but it's not with the ride itself. It's just that I feel this coaster should have gone to another park. Magic Mountain already had the premier launched coaster, it already had the fantastic dueling coaster with inversion, so West Coast Racers really isn't needed here. It should have gone to another park that actually needs a launched or dueling coaster in its lineup, like New England or Great Adventure, or even Six Flags America. It could have gone there. Oh, and one more complaint. This will have the comfort collars. I've never been on a premier coaster with comfort collars, but when I think about riding Full Throttle with them, yeah, I just rather have the simple lap bar. And so those are my thoughts on West Coast Racers. I'm excited for it. Are you excited? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Be sure to like and subscribe for more coaster content in the future. This is Pacific Thrills signing out.
Thank you.